Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and this is our podcast number 92. Oh my goodness, that is just so amazing. So welcome one and all. Today's Thursday, the 11th of July 2024, and here we are again hanging out together on another Thursday to catch up on what we've done during the week. I've got quite a few of your makes to showcase as always, which always puts a big smile on my face, and I know that you all love that ooh-ah factor as well. And we've all got our crochet to-do list ready to add a few more things, I'm sure, because I certainly have. Now, we always start off with the same thing. Well, we have for a very, very long time, and this is the second last time we get to do it, guys. We are going to talk about Tile of the Week Thursday. So let me pop my clipboard and my marker down because I'm going to need it in a moment. But for now, what am I talking about, guys? For anyone that doesn't know, for the second last time, let me introduce you to Tile of the Week Thursday. Our friend Sam over at Manfors Makes got gifted this book here, 100 Crochet Tiles, in July of 2022. Yes, you heard correctly, 2 years ago, and she pledged to make each and every tile. Now, she has a playlist on her channel with every tile that she's made. Along the way, her partner had joined her as well, and that's how I actually found them. So her partner is Mike, for those of you that don't know. And he's just taken a little sidestep for now. He's just concentrating on other things in life, but that's a whole other story that Sam lets you know about. But in her playlist, you'll see all the experiences that she and Mike experienced with these tiles. And along the way, a lot of us thought at some stage, wow, we're missing out. So as we all know, FOMO gets to us in the end, and we joined along. People have come and gone along the way. We're still here. I jumped on at tile number 25, guys. So many tiles away, and I just think it's going to be very strange after next week how we're going to cope without having these tiles in our lives. But I will be continuing a little bit, I think, longer with the segment because I'm going to put all my tiles together in a blanket. Fingers and toes crossed, guys, for me. So let's get back to this organic cow. So in this book, as we said, 100 tiles, a variety of tiles. Some made us cry, some made us giggle, some made us laugh, some brought us great joy, and some were just disastrous. And I myself haven't completed every single tile since tile number 25 for different reasons. And if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you'll see everyone that's joined in and everyone's experiences as well. So let me pop the book down. So tile number 99, and as always, the lovely Josephine has sent in her tile so that we can see hers and ooh and ah over it. And of course, I'm going to show you very, very soon. I am playing with my iPad again today, guys, so wish me luck that it behaves. Now, this week's tile was called Flower Power, and here it is here. So it's this one on this side. It does look like an ornament, which is exactly what, there we go, that's better. So that's the one that we're looking at for this week. And I remember that Josephine said that last week, and I actually thought it'd be a lot smaller than what it turned out. But let me tell you, it's not very small at all. It's 8 rounds. And it wasn't hard to make at all. It had a few popcorn stitches in it as well, which I actually quite enjoy making. I really do like them. Nowhere near as many as last week, just 1 round. And we had to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours. Now, I always use my Marvel 8-ply yarn. All the ball bands have fallen off, so I'm just showing you the ball band in case you're not familiar with this yarn. It is a 100% acrylic yarn, and I use my 5mm hook. Now, I have chosen 7 colours that I pick and choose from for each and every week and each and every tile. And this is one of the colours we use this week. So it is a nice soft acrylic, and it's very readily available here in Sydney, Australia. And I actually have about 5 or 6 totes full of different colours that I use in other projects, but 7 for this project. So hopefully, in my mind, I imagine that the blanket that I create is going to be quite aesthetically pleasing, but we shall wait and see. But this was not a square tile. The last few tiles have been hexagons, 1 or 2 round ones, and then this one. How gorgeous is that, guys? But it is huge. Look at that. Like, seriously, it is, I think it's about 10 times bigger than what I imagined it would be, but it did turn out very, very pretty, and I do want to use it somehow. I was thinking that if you do it that way, you could actually turn it into an eye. You know, the circle in the middle and then the iris, is that what it's called? That's what I imagined when I put it to the side, but obviously with different colors. But I did enjoy making this tile. Now, our friend Josephine, she sent hers in as well, as we said. So let me find it in my little iPad here. Now, Josephine's choice of colors is always fantastic. And here it is here, guys. Let me just, oops, my iPad, you need to behave. Here we go. So the blue, we had similar. I think that's more of a limey green color there, but actually gorgeous. So can I do it, guys? Yes. Oh, wow, look at them together. They actually look really, really good. I love them. So thank you so much, Josephine, for sending in your tile. As always, gorgeous. And I cannot believe that we only have one to go. So clipboard and marker. You know what we have to do for the second last time, guys. Tile of the week, Thursday, number 99. Tile number 99, tick. Done and dusted. I cannot believe it, guys. Next week, it's going to be the 100th tile, the one we've all been waiting for. So stay tuned for that one. I cannot wait to bring it to you. So let me just pop this to the side, because you know what happens now. We get to showcase all your wonderful makes. So let me get my iPad ready and pray that it behaves, and wait till you see this. Oh my goodness, just so much cuteness here. Look at this, guys. So I'm not sure if this is Natina or Moon Pie, but our friend Sarah over at Gentle Crochet on YouTube, she has the most adorable guinea pigs, and she made them some pet blankets. Oh my goodness, thank you, Sarah, so much for sharing them with us. Now, Sarah also has an Etsy shop. You can find that in the link in all her videos, and I will do my very best to link it in the description box as well. But look at that face. Oh my goodness, cuteness overload. And if you go over to Sarah's channel, you'll see some of the shorts where they're actually, you know, so you can see them in video form, not just a photo. They're just so adorable. So thank you so much, Sarah, for sending them in. When I got that email, I just lit up. My face just started to smile. So thank you so much. Now, our friend Alley Cat, she's been very busy as well. So wait till you see these gorgeous things here. Okay. So we'll start off with our little friend over here, the Grinch. There we go there. Now this pattern, so the Grinch is an ornament. So I guess he's getting ready for Christmas to hang off the tree or off a gift or something. And the pattern is by Lisa at Happy to Hook Creations. And all the other little creatures that you see here, I'll try to enlarge them a little bit for you. They're all like inspiration from Pinterest. Very, very cute. So thank you so much, Alley Cat, for sending them in. They are so, so cute. Now, the next one comes to us from, oh, wow, good story. Which way? Oh, okay. So this one is sideways. So our friend Thea, she sent in a couple of things for us. Now, imagine this on the side, and I'm so sorry, I can't really hold her any better. So this porcelain doll came to Thea via a friend of hers who picked him up at the op shop, which is like a thrift shop. And as you can see, her dress needed a little bit of love and attention, and of course a little bit of modifying, or as Thea would say, improving. And guess what she did? She certainly did improve it. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to zoom in now so you can actually see that Thea used some, oops, I do not like it when my iPad does that. Now, Thea used some very fine thread. And look at this, guys. She made shells all around, like the frills and the sleeves, and some flowers as well. Oh my goodness, what a huge, huge improvement. So crochet saves the day. And there's some more roses on her dress. Look at that, guys. Oh, they're the original roses. She crocheted the rose there on the waist. So she made it all blend in together perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Thea, for sending that through. And she does say that her friend was thrilled with the outcome, which is awesome. And now, Thea, if you've been following along, guys, you know that she has been on a Hexi cardigan mission. And she's just finished her most recent one here. I believe from memory that this one is going to her sister-in-law. How's that, guys? Beautiful colours, because I remember she wanted pinks and purples. And I do believe that Thea has another Hexicardi on her hook. So thank you so much, Thea, for sharing those with us. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just love that doll that you just revamped her dress, just like in real life, right? And then lucky last, we have our friend Liza. She's very, very busy crocheting. Look at this, some summer socks for her mum. Aren't they gorgeous? And up there you can see her Clover Amour hook. Is it the Clover Amour or just a clover hook? And it's a 2.25 millimeter hook. And Liza also sent us a photo of the yarn that she's using. Now, I have never seen this yarn before, and I wonder if you guys have. Here it is here. That's what it's called, Sock It To Me Quartet. So thank you so much, Liza, for sending that in. Your mum is going to have her feet nice and warm during the cooler summer nights, I'm guessing. And lucky last, we have Shirley. Now, Shirley sent in some doll dresses. So a lot of you might be, should be familiar. I'm sure you're familiar with our friend Rose over at Rose Likes Crochet. And she has the Wings charity that we all donate to, whoever can, throughout the year. And July is the best month because it is doll dresses. And look at these. Oh my goodness. Now I'll give you some details. I actually wanted to jump on and just crochet one straight away. So Shirley tells us that these are, so she made 6 for the Wings donations. These are actually newborn baby dresses. And the pattern is by Crystal over at Bag O' Day. She used Kobu bamboo yarn and a 4 millimeter hook. Beautiful colours, Shirley. And then there's these two as well. Oh my goodness, they are so gorgeous. And one more. Look at this one, guys. Can I bring it up that way? Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a rainbow one. So I imagine some child is going to be very, very happy to receive. So you're going to probably 6 very happy little people. So thank you so much, Shirley, for sending them in. I'm sure Rose will love receiving them, and we'll wait for that unboxing as well. So that's it, guys. All your makes for the week. Thank you so very, very much for sending them in. I know that I've added a couple of things to my crochet to-do list. I wonder if some of you have as well. Now, let me just pop my... There it is there. I'll pop my iPad down. It didn't do too badly today, and I try to get the lights in the right position so that you're not just seeing the light. So let's tick and tick. We've done very, very well. Now, I haven't been extremely busy crocheting, but I have been, of course, crocheting. And the next 2 things I'm going to show you, there for July, they qualify for the hashtag Things We're Making Thursday, because it's all about Amigurumi makes. And as you know, I'm involved or participating in a couple of cows, and I'm going to show you what the updates are for those. And of course, go and visit our friends that I talk about, because they tell you all about it, and you get to see so much more on their channel. Again, what do we all love about cows, guys, or males? But for me, it's always a cow, because it's a crochet along, is that we do this together. The community feel is just next level. I just love it so much. So this is why I've joined in. And another reason why I've joined in the 2 Amigurumi ones that I'm going to talk about is because I need to improve my skills. And by joining in with our friends, it just gives me that little push to keep going. Because sometimes I start something, and you all know that it's true, and then I put it down. And you may not see it again for 6 months or even longer. And that's very disappointing for me, for myself. So this way, tackling smaller projects and keeping up with everybody just seems to make me more accountable. So for those reasons, I've joined in, and boy, am I having fun. So the first one is all about this book here, guys, Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. And let me tell you something. Cassandra, who is running this cow, or hosting this cow from Craftably Ever After, she said that Lauren Espy has actually jumped on, and she's following, the whole cow all around the world. Because if you put in the hashtag Amigurumi World Tour 2024, you'll see everybody that's joined in. I certainly have, not just making, the projects, but I'm actually the last one on the list for the international book, because there are 2 books. one that's going predominantly to America, so the US, and one that is traveling around the world through Europe and then down to the Southern Hemisphere, including New Zealand and Australia. And I cannot wait until it comes to me. Now, the last thing that we made from this came to us from our friend Ingrid at Germany. So I'm talking about the international book. And she made a piece of pie. So I made a caramel pie because that's my favorite, with some whipped cream on top. Now, you will notice that none of the food that I make and have made, including the little cookies that I made last week, have no faces. I don't like having faces on my food, and it was really funny to hear Cassandra say the same thing. So if Cassandra doesn't do it, I don't need to do it either. So this is the one that we made for this week. It was actually a lot of fun to make. I didn't use anything in the base like cardboard or anything, but I did enjoy making it, a very quick make. Now for all of the projects in that book, I get to use my 4mm hook, which is quite easy enough for me to manage, because some amigurumi you need tiny, tiny hooks. And for all of them, I'm using my Spot Saver 10-ply 100% acrylic yarn, because I do have a cubby full of them. And let me tell you, I discovered some more of recently, and I was just very, very happy with that. So that's what I've been using to make these. So please follow along and you will see everybody's makes. Of course, there's a hair stuck there that has been making them. So if you go over to Cassandra's channel, or when you go over to Cassandra's channel, you'll be able to follow the US book, the USA book, and the international book. See all the different makes. So I'm just going to pop that over here for now. So again, that qualifies for things we're making Thursday. And now the next one that I'm participating in, the next amigurumi cowl, comes to us from our friend Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet. And it's all coming out of this Crochet Buddies, Crochet Donut Buddies book. And I've always wanted to buy this, and it is a lot of fun. Now, what Sally does every Monday, she'll come on and she talks about the one that we've just made, and then she pulls out the one for the current week, and I'm going to show you that one. It was a bunny. So Sally, I will be sending that through to you. So this is what it looks like. Well, it was meant to look like, guys. Now, you're going to say, Litsa, but are you putting eyes on these? Yes, I am, because they're animals. I know it's a donut, but I'm not going to put eyes on things like a flower or a star or things like that. I armed and ahed about it, but then I thought, no, let's do it. But I'm doing it a little bit different. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Now, again, I'm using my 4mm hook for the donut and the Spot Saver yarn. I'm using the Spot Saver yarn for everything. But sometimes I have to vary the hook. But this week's, the little bunny, we just had to use the 4mm hook. So this is what it looks like at the top. There's the icing dripping on the sides. So it was that nice pink colour and a nice lilac on the base. Now, I've opted to use these boogly eyes, guys. I was going to originally embroider them on because I didn't want to use safety eyes. But then I thought, look, the little people in my life, and look at the little flowers, actually fake flowers. I'll get to that. I won't be giving it to little children that are under the age of about 5, because there are some games in the book that it suggests you play, like, grouping games and, counting games and things like that, making collections and, different donut games. And I thought, well, for a child to grasp that concept, they would have to be at least 4 or 5. So I wasn't worried about popping on the eyes. We'll see how long they last because they're only glued on. But this one was a lot of fun to make, and it didn't take very long at all. And some of you might remember my little rhino from last week, and I gave him these blue eyes. Looked a bit scary there for a moment, but it's not scary at all. So I've actually made 2. Now, I did let Sally know that I would do my very, very best to make as many of them as I could. And for now, I've missed the chameleon, but at least I've had 2 done. So thank you so much, Sally, for putting that on. And if you guys put in the hashtag crochet donuts, plural cowl 2024, you'll see everybody that's joining in as well, because there are quite a few people that are doing that. So that's that one there. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, I don't have anything to show you today, but it is a whip, as in I don't have it finished. But our friend Terry over at Yarn Joy Podcast, she has what she's calling Finish It Fridays. I'm not going to do a separate, catch up with you on a Friday, but next Thursday, I'm going to see, because what this is Terry's encouraging us, like a lot of people do, and even ourselves, to finish as many whips as we can. And I found this whip that I'm embarrassed to say that I showed you over a year ago, and I haven't even touched it once. So this is my Lizzie blanket from Ophelia Talks, and it is nearly done, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out during the week. It is a big blanket and it is winter here, so there are no excuses that are too hot to pull it out. And I will do my very best to try to finish it. If not by next Thursday, the one after, because I really need to get it done. So thank you so much, Terry, for putting that out to all of us. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to hop on. Like I said, I'm not going to do a separate video, but I will definitely be referring to it next week as well and see how far we've gotten. Or maybe I should show you where we're at right now. Sorry about the crinkle and the zipper. So here it is here, guys. It's pretty big. It still has yarn attached to it. So this is, oh my goodness. Okay, look at this. Can you see how big it is? And that's folded in half. It is very, very pretty though. And I will talk about it in a little bit more detail next week. And let's see if it's actually going to be finished. That would be so super cool. It's got beautiful yarn in there all ready to go. There's no reason for it not to be finished. So that's that as well. Now, that's pretty much it for, let me put my glasses on, for the crochet that I want to show you. But I do want to let you know that the Crochet Society box number 49 is actually in Australia, coming to me hopefully ASAP. So the minute that it arrives, I'll do an unboxing for myself and for you, and then we get to pick a project for me to make. So I was very excited to get that email yesterday. Yarn of the month, it's mid-month, so that's at the end of the week. So hopefully maybe this Sunday I might pop on and let you know what my thoughts were on the third yarn now for yarn of the month. And then I have, where's my glasses? I've got very small print here. Oh yes, this is very exciting. I have a new mini series that I want to bring to you. It's been in the making now for almost a month, but I just haven't had a chance to do anything with it up until now. So hopefully you'll be seeing that possibly within the week or by the end of next week. And I also have made a few acquisitions from a few different places, and I thought that I would just do one showing of that because, I don't want to put dribs and drabs here now. Let's just focus on what we're focusing on today. So hopefully, that's a few more times that I'll be able to pop in and hang out with you, and hopefully you'll be interested enough to come and, sit with me. Now, what I've been rushing to get to, guys, is the wedding update. So the wedding was wonderful. Last Sunday, for those of you that don't know, and I have been talking about it for a year, my son and his fiance became husband and wife. So now I'm actually a mother-in-law. Oh my goodness, how awesome is that? But we did have the most wonderful time. I know everybody loves weddings. We certainly do. But it's just next level when it's your own child, And they were both just gorgeous, just perfect. They had everything done so well. We were just so proud and so impressed. We're still beaming. We're still buzzing. We're still talking about it. I actually had lunch with my mum today, and we were still talking about it and looking at photos and videos. We were blown away by how beautiful they were. There was no one that got carried away by the end of the night and did silly things. My son's speech, everybody's speeches, but my son's speech honestly blew us away. God bless. My daughter, my stepson, Steve, everyone, the whole family. My whole family was on one table, and then there were about 244 people in the end at the wedding. Originally was going to be just under 200, so it was a big wedding, but it was just beautiful. And thanks to all of your wonderful prayers and good wishes, the weather behaved. We got a little bit of a sprinkle here and there, but nothing that affected us. We had a big party at the house before we left, eating and drinking and dancing. We even broke plates, clay plates traditionally. And there was craziness going on at the bride's house as well. The hairdresser, the makeup, they were all here first thing in the morning, and the day went quickly but slow enough for us to enjoy it. And especially after all the formalities happened, everyone just went crazy on the dance floor. It was just amazing. Let me tell you, we had a violinist in the church and the reception. It was just amazing. So for their first dance and for the church ceremony. And then we had 10 drums, 10 Lebanese drums, a clarinet player, and an electric guitar player. So it was all happening because they walked into Princess Song, When Doves Cry. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. So I do have a couple of photos that I want to share with you for anyone that is interested. And I can only show you one of the bride and groom because I can only show you from the back. So I'm so sorry that I can't show you their faces, but I'm sure you all can understand why. Now, the first photo I'm going to show you is Steve and myself, and this is actually at the reception lounge. So at the back, you can see the color scheme was black, white, and all the beautiful maroon. So there we are there. Very handsome couple, very proud parents. And then I'll show you my mum and myself, because my mum, I tell you what, she stole the show. She didn't stop dancing and talking to everyone, and she was just the most proudest grandmother you can ever imagine. Here she is here. So this is in our home in the morning. And I'll show you how we set up my mum's biscuits. And we just went old school. Wait till you see this, guys. So we had, so we had my mum's, there's my mum's biscuits. And then we had my mum's tray and my mum's ice bucket. And that was set up for the groom and the groomsmen in the room they were getting changed. So that was really, really cool. And of course we had food everywhere and things like that. And then I will find one of the bride and groom that I think is okay, because you really can't see very much at all. And this was in the church. When I say you can't see much, not their little faces. Oh my goodness, she danced in that train all night. Amazing. So that's it, guys. Wedding is done and dusted, literally. We had the time of our lives. Thank you for coming along for that journey as well. And each and every one of you for all your good wishes. I can't thank you enough. And I did tell them both, every single time you sent a good wish or, lots of love and what have you, they absolutely loved it. And can't thank you enough, because I think because of all of you, the rain just behaved, as I said, and that was a huge part of it as well. So that's it, guys. That's the week in a nutshell, but I just could not wait to see you, to share everybody's makes, which is always the highlight, and the highlight being the wedding as well. So I hope you've all been busy and you've been, crocheting away or keeping cool, because I know some of you have had heat waves, and I know that that must be unbearable. Like a lot of you say, thank God for air conditioning. Here we've been steady, not too cold, not too wet, just steady. Some sun, not too much. Today was a bit overcast, but I did take my mum out for lunch, and it was a lovely, we had a nice drive. She didn't have to get out in puddles and things like that, which was great. Anyway, enough about that. I cannot stop talking. I love hanging out with you guys. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.